I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Hits it from the high post. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play. And I always get excited to see teams with this much experience. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now here's Doncic. Back to Reeves. No good on the three. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Robertson. For three, Allen. Here's Ware. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Picked it! Here's Ware. Rebound, the Lakers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And it's Ware missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Reeves. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
To the left side wing. A minute 58 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo for three. And another miss by Milwaukee. He nails it. And we're tied.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Allen outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles making a change here. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Outside Reeves. No good on the triple. The Bucks leading by 3. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. For 3, Allen. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Well, this is what they pay Kennard to do. He's led the league in three-point percentage multiple times.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Parries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
Nice shot by Turner.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Allen outside. Here's Rollins. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Offense is coming free and easy. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And, Coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back over to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. 4-3. The shot by Johnson, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Bull. Pass to James. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The 3, Allen. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Johnson. Oh, wow!
Look out!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Bucks leading by 11. Here's Allen. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's got 11. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And stolen by Bull. Oh, it's stolen away. Back to Allen. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Turner inside. Solid defense from Bull. Lakers trail by 13. Now the Lakers moving it up. And that one's good. James.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:46 left to play in the first half. The Bucks leading by 11. Here's Robertson to the right side. The three. He drops it from range. Ware's got his second bucket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And that one good. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Here's Reeves, and that one comes up a bit short. Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Hachimura from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 14. Up top, Ware. 23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Kennard for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Got it. Robertson's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And stolen by Reeves. Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Hero outside. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 17.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Now here's Robinson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And here's Doncic outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Doncic, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Right wing. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo, left side. 5 on the clock. LeBron with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Reeves with the ball. 7 points in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Whoa, Miles Turner. That was impressive.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Hachimura's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Allen outside. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Kuzma. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Cole grabs the board. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Kennard.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get better.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw this game.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
Outside Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
The Bucks leading by 21. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Fires in the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Allen outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And James puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And he lobs it up top. And it's James with the jam.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Right side Johnson. To the middle. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing, Kuzma. Here's Johnson. And Aiden pulls it down. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And yep, it's good.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A.
Oh, wow!
Oh, my goodness! Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Hero on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Reeves. There's the three. That shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 20.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic with the bucket. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Robertson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Los Angeles ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart.
And so it's Milwaukee ease. with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have two gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Peterson. And he drains the turnaround J. Peterson's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Peterson's got his third basket on the night right there. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Jazz substitution, number 24.
4 on the clock. Peterson with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You got to finish there.
Puts one up from 19. It's stolen by Smart. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Get into the passing lanes, and you never know what will happen. Smart took advantage of a lazy pass that time.
Here's Peterson. He's got 6. And he makes it. Peterson's got 8 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic outside. Screen by James. 6 to shoot. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent. Now that's defensive presence, harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's 3-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Inside. That's tipped. Pass to Kennard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Peterson. 10 points for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Outside Reeves. Kennard outside. Here's the 3. Utah grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Bailey's shot is off. Pass to Bowl. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Tries to hit him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz. They're up by 2.
The Jazz, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Williams. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Williams has got his first points of the night.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Doncic, no good. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Bailey. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
Pass to James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Bowl. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Bowl, more slender, but really showed his strength on that finish inside. He's lean, but he's got some mean to him as well.
Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Bowl. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bowl. Here's Malone. Pass to Peterson. It's stolen by Smart. On the break. Here's Doncic. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time to get excited. The Lakers high squad.
Utah leading. Pass to Stockton. George left side. Bull grabs the board. So it's Los Angeles now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now George, alone. Kicks it to George. Over Smart. That doesn't go either for George.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic, right side. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Utah with it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Peterson, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Luka with a good look inside.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Peterson. 10 points for him. Utah with another miss. Doncic outside.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Aiden. Now Doncic. And stolen by Williams. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got his first bucket in this one.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now George. Pass to Bailey. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 5 on the clock. Tries again. The shot won't fall.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's stolen by Smart. And they're running. And he lobs it up. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
They set the pick. George with it. Picked up by Reeves. Markkanen looking it over. Clock at 6. From 17. And the jumper falls for him.
You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Williams.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
George's shot is good.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Out to the right wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Peterson. Rejected by Bull.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Love the attack mindset. Big second-half bucket to extend the lead.
Pass to Peterson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Yep, count it.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Malone can't get it to go.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Jazz trail by 8. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Peterson. He's got 12. Missed inside. James deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Jackson. Utah grabs the miss.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's Peterson. Here's Malone. And Ayton pulls it down. On offense, here are the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Reeves. The shot's good. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
That little teardrop, you got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
Peterson, that one's good.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Doncic with the bucket.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
George's shot is off.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go with that. I can go for that.
And that one drops. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Oh, it's blocked by Bull. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles up 14. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Williams. Jazz trail by 14. George in the post. Here's Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Doncic outside. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Hold. Off target from three-point range. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Oh, Kessler with the block. Fast break, Utah. Markkanen misses. The Lakers lead by 10. Doncic right side. Over Williams. The Lakers with another miss. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Now James. Oh, he can't get the layup. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set a pick. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Let's loose for 3. James rips down the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done. That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Puts the move on. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. They set the pick.
Making it look all too easy. Throw it Malone's way, and he will not disappoint.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Doncic fires. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz trail by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Doncic! Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Here's Peterson to tie it up. No good from three. Now, here is James. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up.